Morning. Before I get started, I sent out an email to those of you that have signed up for I Am Queen, and I'm going to be sending you your intro / bonus stuff later today. Right now, what I've got going on. Hey, good morning. Want to see what happened to my computer? I got back late last night and I saw this. Hi, Lee. Good for you. It's like it loaded. Hey, Natalie. It loaded. Anybody here a MacBook expert? Want to tell me why? Literally, why? Hi, Tamiko. How are you? Anyway, so those of you guys, I was intending to send out my queens their stuff last night, but I had to get my computer fixed again, so gotta raise the vibes around that. All right, you guys, how are you doing? Today's the last day. Today's the last day for this series. Today's the most important day. Today I'm going to do a quick lesson about the most important thing. This is the thing that if you can truly get at a soul level, at a cellular level, you'll be set for life. Natalie, I tried that a couple times and it still stops right there, so I'm going to have to take it in. Tell you what. Okay, so I'm going to get started. First of all, good morning. Thank you guys that have been here every morning with me for the past 5 days. I applaud you. I send you so much love and light, and I thank you for being here and showing up and becoming such beings of light and inspiration. What I want to talk about today, the lesson, I guess, or at least the thing I want to send you off with today is really the idea of being enough. Like really at a gut level, at a cellular level, at every part in your body, knowing that you are enough now. If you can make that your core vibration, if you can grasp onto that vibration, you'll be set for life. And so what I'm really talking about is self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth. It's funny, I was going through this process last night and I was asking any part of me that doesn't fully, automatically, deeply feel worthy as I am right now. I wanted that to be illuminated, and like deep in my solar plexus, a lot of us, it's like this deep gut. If there's any void with really feeling enough, you might sense that like deep in your solar plexus gut area. Here's the thing, you guys. When you don't have self-love, it's like you feel like you have to prove yourself. You feel like you somehow have to earn or justify your existence. You have to be a good enough partner, a good enough student, a good enough child, maybe the perfect child. You have to do things or perform certain things or rise to a certain standard in somebody else's eyes or society's eyes, maybe even in your eyes. When there's any sense that you are not inherently worthy of respect and love, I want you guys to really sit with the question. I want you guys actually to sit with today's meditation. Today's meditation is all about really beginning the process of self-love, deeply, fully, completely. Because if there's any part of you that feels like my worth, my value comes from outside of me, like if I reach that point, then I'll be enough. If I make this amount of money, then I'll be enough. If I'm a good enough partner, if I have that relationship, I just need that relationship because then I'll be enough. Then I'll be worthy. Then I can be happy. Well, that's not self-love. That's trying to find something outside of yourself to fill a gap, to fill a hole that you're not filling yourself. And when we have self-love, there are no gaps. There is total acceptance. There's deep commitment. There's an inherent knowing that no matter what, no matter if today everything came crashing down, if I lost and here's the question, and here's how you know, because here's the thing, on a surface level, a lot of us will say, yeah, I get this, like, love myself, like, I don't have to prove it. But do you honestly really, like, if you lost everything today, and this is not to scare you, but I just want you to think about this, if you lost everything today, could you still be happy? And so here's the question too, Lee. If you never found that right relationship, this is a really good, Lee, I still love that you're here. So for those of you guys watching through YouTube, I have a question sort of saying, for me, it's choosing the right relationship because I know my worth, which is absolutely true. When you know your worth, you don't settle for relationships that just don't feel right to you at a core soul vibration. I'm choosing the better option. So yes, absolutely. But here I want to take this a step further. If you never found that relationship, could you still feel good? If we lost, and this is how you know that you are being filled from within, that you are completely, fully, deeply accepting, loving yourself, knowing your worth, and it doesn't come from outside of you. Here's the paradox. When you have that sense that it doesn't matter what I have, it doesn't matter what I achieve, it doesn't matter who loves me. If I didn't have any of that, or if I lost all that, could I still be happy? Could I still know that I'm inherently worthy of all I desire? And if for whatever reason, if you actually sit with yourself and get honest with yourself, if for whatever reason that's a no, then I want you to begin doing the meditation we're going to do today, and I want you to do it over and over and over and over and over every day until you can get to the point where you don't feel like your existence has to be justified. You guys get that? I'm always having one man party, celebrating myself, smiling in the mirror. Awesome. Good. Because, and here's the paradox. Here's law of attraction. When we don't need to be validated from the outside in, when we're actually truly in a place where we feel like we have everything we could possibly need, because we are deeply, fully, completely validated by something deep inside of us, that's actually when the outside stuff, the right stuff, all the things come to you. That's when you become absolutely magnetic, because there's nothing that can replace the shine of self-love, ever. Okay? So, do you guys all get that? Do you have questions about that? If not, I really want you to sit on that. I really want you to sit on the fact and the knowing that self-love has to come from a really, really, really deep place inside of you. And if for whatever reason you felt that there was a need to prove yourself, to be the perfect, like I mentioned earlier, to be the perfect mother, to be the perfect partner, to prove yourself or justify yourself in any way, then what's not happening is that there's something within not being met by you. Hopefully that makes sense. I really want you to sit with that. If I lost everything today, could I still be happy? Would I be okay? And if the answer is yes, absolutely, you're good to go. If you're being honest with yourself, and any part of that is no, I feel like I need ABC to really be a worthy, valuable person. Love you too, girl. How can you help people find self-love for them? People always ask me how, and I can never explain it. So here's the thing. So this is going to be the meditation we're going to do right now. If for whatever reason you know there's a part of you that doesn't inherently feel just totally worthy and valuable, then do this meditation. So go ahead and get back, relax. This is where it begins. If you can embody this at the deepest part of your being, I'm telling you, you're good to go for life. You will never be in need. Seth, from Seth Speaks, Jane Roberts. I'm probably going to misquote this, but they had one of the best quotes. It's like they said like the one thing, if there was only one thing that humans could know that would change everything, is that they're worthy. And there's nothing that can change that. No matter how much you have, how much you don't have, who you're with, who you're not with, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. You're worthy. And it's innate. And it's deep. And it's at a core soul level. Like, you are worthy. You are lovable. You are love. And to know that, to really know that, means you have everything. Okay, so that's so funny. Jane Roberts is a very, well, she's not alive now, but she was was someone that got Esther Hicks. Esther Hicks looked up to before she started channeling Abraham. So real deal, kind of like the leader of the channeling peeps. Okay, so let's begin the self-love process, because if you can do this today, if you can do this every day, you will start to, if you do this over and over and over again every day, you will start to embody a vibration, a core feeling, a knowing that doesn't matter, I love myself, right? So close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and release. And I actually, if you can, I want you to put your hand or your hands over your heart. And I want you to say out loud, I want you to say your first name out loud. And I want you to say, you repeat after me, Madeline, you are enough. Madeline, you are enough. Right here, right now. Madeline, I love you. I deeply, fully accept you and love you. So say your name, Madeline. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Madeline, you are worthy. You are worthy. You can even say to yourself, Madeline, I will never, ever abandon you. I will never not believe in you. I completely, totally believe in you. Madeline, I honor you. Trust your path. Trust yourself. I'm home here. This is home. This is home. I love you. I honor you. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. Something like that. Keep your eyes closed. I want to end this meditation on, if there's anything, here's a really good visualization process that if there's anything that's been weighing on you, if there's any questions you've been having or something that you're just ready to release, you want to start fresh, anything that you're just ready to surrender, let go of, release, anything that's been weighing on you, a really cool visualization process is to imagine, actually close your eyes and just imagine this with me. Imagine that there is this giant hand extending out from the universe, extending out from the sky. So this could be the hand of the universe or hand of God, whichever you prefer. And this hand is reaching out to you. I want you to see this giant hand. It's a loving hand, but this giant hand. And it's saying, give me anything that you can't carry, you don't want to carry, you don't know how to carry, you don't know what to do next. Give it to me. I will take care of it. And whatever burden or worry or concerns or anything that you no longer want to carry, you don't need to carry, you want to release. Just imagine in your mind's eye giving it to this hand. However you want to visualize that thing, give it to the hand. Allow that hand to grasp it. Allow this voice, this knowing of, I've got this taken care of. And allow the hand to now just disappear back into the sky. And just release it. At this point, just release it, because you can trust that the universe has got your back. Let it take care of that stuff. You don't need to carry that baggage, that weight, that heaviness, whatever it is. And then take a deep breath in. And release it all out. And also just know that once you start on the path of healing or surrender or whatever of manifestation, the universe will give you signs immediately. You'll start, here's the thing, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And it is so true. When you're truly ready to surrender, when you're truly ready for something new, when you're truly ready to know the truth. Every time I have wanted to know the truth about something and I've sincerely requested it, asked of it from the universe, I've always been led to the right video or the right person or the right message. I've always been led to the answer. Because when you're truly ready for it, you will receive it. But you've got to be ready for it. You've got to ask for it. You've got to be open to it. Lack of self-worth, self-love leads to so many energy blocks. It's so true. Like I said last night, there was a part of me I was asking, ask for it to be revealed. Like if you just want to know, like, what part of me can I bring more light into, right? Bringing light, just visualizing light in your body will move out the darkness. That's just what light does. If you shine a light in a dark place, there's no more darkness. But anyways, yeah, a lot of it you'll probably feel in your solar plexus because a lot of these child wounds, they've really impacted our sense of identity, of who we are. And that's why a lot of us feel like we have to prove ourselves. We feel like, well, it's my identity that keeps me safe. It's something going on in the solar plexus. And then for you, it might be a different area. But yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so self-love leads to so many energy blocks. Or the lack of self-love leads to so many energy blocks. I've been learning to try and catch myself in each lack moment to try and call it out for what it is and change the doubt thoughts to ones of self-love. Baby steps, but it's working. That is another excellent point, Sharon. This is something that does not change overnight. This is something you sit with and you do it every day, as long as it takes. You do it every day until you get to the point, until eventually, there's honestly not a day that you don't do it, because once you ingrain it in here, it's something that you will always do. But eventually what's going to happen is you're going to wake up and you're going to like say this every day. I love you. I honor you. I'm here. I will not abandon you. I believe in you. Like, you are worthy. Eventually you get to a point where you actually notice that the things that you thought you needed, or the person that you wanted validation from, like, those things just don't matter as much. And you have this deep sense of joy. Like, and it's like a calm, it's not like a hyper frantic, like, I'm so happy. It's like, I've got me, like, I've got this. You'll just notice it, and it happens slowly but surely. Okay, you should keep doing these morning live feeds, morning meds with Madeline. I'm gonna give myself a little break because, yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, I am not a morning person. But yeah, I'll do something similar. Thank you, I'm glad you're liking it. Hey, this is, oh my God is. What do you mean that? I'm not sure what that means. But I love it. I love that you guys are here. If there's one thing I want for you to do more than anything, if there's one thing that I think would solve every single problem of the world, if there's one place to begin, if you are new to meditation, if you're new to the stuff I'm doing or whatever, start here. Oh my gosh, this is, oh my gosh, good. So it's resonating and it's hitting something. Yeah, start here. When you can start here, a person who will have everything drawn to them. A person who has not, right? They come from a place of lack, of not being enough, not having enough, needing to prove themselves. Everything that they think they need, they think they have, will actually be taken away, because it's got to start here. Hi, Rick. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a wonderful TGIF. And last thing too, for those of you guys, I got a spot left in I Am Queen. We start next Wednesday. It is the ultimate. Find yourself, relive your dream, redefine your dream, bring that dream to life. Go to the next level, which is all about self-love if you want to get to the nitty-gritty of it. But if you want to know more about it, go to my website /IamQueen, or just go to my website. You'll be directed to it. Check it out. And if you feel it calls to you, you feel like this is your time, this is your moment, I would love to mentor you in the program. So yeah, as soon as I realized the relationship I was pursuing wasn't worthy of me, a new one came. Oh, see what I mean? I can't talk in the morning. And that's the thing. It's a decision, right? It's like you just knew. You knew your worth. You knew what wasn't working, which means you were in tune with yourself. You trusted to let the thing that wasn't quite right go. And guess what? You made space for the right one. Lee, that's awesome. I'm super happy for you. You deserve it. Absolutely. We all deserve love. True love. Committed love. Smiko, I love you too. I love you so much. You are such a rock star with this. You show up every day. Like, thank you. Oh, and the last thing is too, if you are, here's really the last thing. If you are someone you know is really struggling with with feelings of self-worth, self-love, just innate, just self-love, whether it's through traumatic events or just really honestly trauma, something that happened that pulled them out of their center, please check out my album I just released yesterday. Just go to YouTube, iTunes, search my name, get the album. It's iTunes put it at $9.99, like super effing cheap, and you get like I think over an hour's worth of just self-love, hypnotherapy, meditations, ASMR stuff. It'll get you started in the right place. So please, please, please share that if you know someone that's really struggling to for self-acceptance. Okay, lots of love, you guys. I'll see you very soon. Happy weekend. You got it, Cece! Oh my god! You have to let me know what you think. Oh my god, it's so cool! Okay, I love it. Oh, I love you guys so much. You just made my day. Stacey, you just made my day. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Bye, guys.